for retirement and lead a normal life. Keeping the pension promise.
Public Service Pensions Fund, reaching you in all 10 provinces of Zambia. PSPF, keeping the pension promise.
The happy world of 5FM Radio, your art contemporary radio station in Zambia, connecting you to the newsmakers and events that make news in the global village.
A wonderful good afternoon to the main news, the headlines. Kamfisa MP accuses Speaker of the National Assembly of stepping on the freedoms of the opposition parliamentarians. Government conserves 200 hectares of forest cover in Rufunsa. Germany bans any Hamas-related activity. My name is Lucy Banda, and now the news in detail. Kamfisa constituency member of parliament, Christopher Kangombe, has charged that the Speaker of the National Assembly, Nelly Muti, prevented him from presenting the urgent matter of public importance concerning the alleged violation of Article 60 of the Constitution of Zambia. Speaking when he featured on the Thursday edition of the Burning Issue program, Mr. Kangombe said he wanted to seek an explanation from the Ministry of Home Affairs regarding the issues surrounding the Patriotic Front. He says Home Affairs and Internal Security Minister Jack Mwimbu owes the public an explanation on this matter, as the Registrar of Societies and also the Zambia Police Service fall under his jurisdiction. Mr. Kangombe says it is shocking that Zambia Police Service had to offer heavy security during the recent conference, which was organized by Mal Sampa.
So I picked out Honorable Jack Mwimbu because he's the Minister of Home Affairs.
Right.
And under the Ministry of Home Affairs, you've got Zambia Police. Under Ministry of Home Affairs, you've got the Registrar of Societies. So lidedia shiridife mumino yabo. Nifilefia kutila tatualumbule Minister wa Agriculture teria chidiyamatabatulelanda. This is an issue to do with the Imilimo Yaba Minister of Home Affairs. What duty has he got to protect the Constitution? Number one, is it possible on any market, so the market, whether it's Mulenga market or Mfumini, mwabe pshokutila, ushe chila, ichile chile itomuchsungu retreat. Me having been raised as a Catholic, we used to have retreats kubwaiche. Before tamula poka, in Kosho, kwaleba retreat. Retreat te kwale isa wakapokola.
And speaking during the same event, Nakonde Member of Parliament Lucas Simumba has called for the revision of the Benefits of the Former President's Act to allow those who served as president continue receiving benefits even after retirement. He was commenting on government's official withdrawal of the retirement benefits and privileges accorded to former President Edgar Lungu following his decision to return to active politics. Meanwhile, leader of the opposition in parliament, Brian Mundurile, says the opposition Patriotic Front has continued to gain strength amidst the happenings surrounding the party.
That indeed the PF were on the right path to consider the plight of the poor people, most especially. If you look at Zambia, Zach, Zambia's population, the poverty levels are very high. In the rural areas, it will range over 76%, even 80 in some cases now. So with the party, with the poor policies under the PF, our primary focus was, to craft policies that responded to the aspirations of the Zambian people.
Government has conserved over 200,000 hectares of forests in Rufunsa District, Lusaka Province, as a mitigation and adaptation measure against climate change. Rufunsa District Department of Agriculture Officer Clementina Mwapesinkala also says government, through Zambia Agriculture Research Institute and an NGO Community Technology Development Trust, is promoting indigenous crops because zero climate resilient. Ms. Sinkala says government has further intensified early warning systems by setting up traps for fruit flies and moths to help in warning farmers about possible dangers to their fields regarding fall armyworms. She says the Ministry of Agriculture has trained environmental and social safeguard committees in various camps in Rufunsa district to operate as development watchdogs on environmental protection and development in general. Ms. Sinkala says the Ministry of Agriculture has further trained farmers in smart agriculture technologies, which include conservation, agroforestry, and curbing post-harvest losses. This came to light at a climate action training workshop organized by Center for Environment Justice, which is implementing a project dubbed Strengthening Civil Society Voices for Climate Advocacy in Zambia, funded by United Nations Democracy Fund, covering 5 districts, namely Lusaka, Chirundu, Luangwa, Chongwe, and Rufunsa. And Center for Environment Justice Executive Director Magi Mwape says her organization is simply complementing government efforts as custodians of the nationally determined contributions and the National Adaptation Plan, which are important documents to respond to climate change. Ms. Mwape says the success of Zambia's national adaptation planning processes and nationally determined contribution implementation in the country hinges on the participation of several stakeholders, including the civil society movement. She says the transformative initiative aims to empower civil society organizations in Zambia to play a pivotal role in advocating for climate action and environmental sustainability. The Lusaka City Council has successfully paid off all outstanding salary arrears owed to its workers. The council workers have faced a lot of difficulties for several months, including paying of transportation, rent, and other bills. Confirming the development, Council Public Relations Officer Nyambe Bulumba says the local authority is fulfilling all outstanding payments. As a result, the financial challenges are now a thing of the past for the workers. Mr. Bulumba says it is true that the council, like any other institution, has faced various challenges, including revenue collection. He, however, says the management has been working tirelessly to resolve such problems and that it is good to see their efforts paying off, and the council workers can now benefit from their hard work and commitment to resolving the financial challenges faced by the institution. He further says the council workers can now access the National Health Insurance Management Authority services, or as all anomalies have been addressed, and the workers can benefit from this service. Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry, Chipoka Mlenga, has arrived in South Africa ahead of the 20th African Growth and Opportunity Act AGOA Forum, which is taking place in Johannesburg. Mr. Mlenga is expected to attend various meetings, such as the AGOA Ministerial Meeting, which will be preceded by African trade ministers and senior officials. Other engagements include the meeting of African Ministers of Trade and Industry, the commercial MOU dinner by Consul General of the U.S. Consulate, among others. Zambia's High Commissioner to South Africa, Mazuba Monze, says the AGOA Business Forum is important for high-level networking and presents a platform for strengthening trade and investment policies. She noted that Zambia has continued to partner with the U.S. through the AGOA initiative, which is a United States of America trade program that provides eligible countries in sub-Saharan Africa with preferential access to the U.S. markets. She stated that the AGOA aims to promote economic growth, reduce poverty, and foster a stronger trade partnership between the United States and African nations. The 20th AGOA Forum brings together African government ministers, senior U.S. administration officials, as well as U.S. and African business and civil society stakeholders. The private sector, civil society, and labor movements are also participating. This is contained in a statement issued by Tamara Nyirenda, the first Secretary for Press and Public Relations at the Zambian High Commission in South Africa. In other stories trending this afternoon, Small Scale Livestock Association of Zambia Executive Director Confidence Chatikas has called for concerted efforts in fighting the outbreak of anthrax disease. The Zambia United Local Authorities Workers Union says the onus lies with government to regulate the movement of council management and strike a balance between the time spent at workshops and the availability in offices. Stay tuned for business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
Access Bank Zambia Limited has set aside a pool of 1 billion kwacha under the bank's distributor credit program to enable emerging businesses access financing and its commitment to supporting micro, small, and medium enterprises. The program is a financing program aimed at providing affordable finance to distributors within the value chain of the bank's large corporate across various sectors. Under the program, distributors of anchor clients such as Zambia Sugar PLC, Chilanga Cement, Dangote Cement, Coca-Cola Zambia, and Zambian breweries, among others, will access financing to pay for stock from the bank's anchor clients. In a statement, Access Bank Chief Risk Officer Hamish Chipungu said this on Wednesday afternoon following the bank's handover of 80,000 kwacha prize money to winners in the Extreme Ideas Zambia X-Pitchathon, a pitch competition in which various MSMEs pitch their businesses in a bid to emerge winners of the prize money. He said Access Bank believes in providing opportunities to businesses of all sizes, equipping them with knowledge, resources, and connections that turn brilliant ideas into thriving legacies. In foreign news, the German government has banned activities of Hamas, already designated as a terrorist organization in the country. Interior Minister Nancy Faeser said, "I have today completely banned the activities of a terrorist organization whose aim is to destroy the state of Israel. It means it will be a criminal offense to have meetings in the name of Hamas or spread their propaganda." Faeser also announced that the pro-Palestinian network known as Samidun would be disbanded within Germany. And in sports news, Lusaka Top Bears top clubs, Kafua Celtic and Supporting Lusaka, will be among the 12 teams that will take part in next week's talent search tournament. A group of top agents from Europe are set to be in Zambia next week for a talent search tournament. Zamfoot reports that Celtic, known for grooming talent such as Chisamba Lungu, Patson Daka, Enoch Mwembu, Francisco Mwepu, Peter Chikola, and Albert Kangwanda, among others, will be among the teams to watch at the tournament. Up next, our weather report.
Class Econ Roofing Africa.
Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Plus economy.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
Here's your lunchtime weather report. Western, Northwestern, Copperbelt, Central, Wapula, Northern, and Muchinga provinces. The weather is mainly cloudy, windy at times and warm to hot with isolated thunder showers. Maximum temperature ranging between 26 and 36 degrees Celsius. Expect the evening to be partly cloudy, windy at times and mild to warm with isolated rain. For Southern, Lusaka, and Eastern provinces, the weather is partly cloudy, windy at times and warm to hot with a chance of isolated thunder showers. Maximum temperature ranging between 27 and 38 degrees Celsius, while the evening will be partly cloudy, windy at times, and warm to mild. And your weather forecast.
Class Econ Roofing Africa.
Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
That item brings us to the end of the news, but before we go, a recap of our top stories. Kamfisa MP accuses Speaker of the National Assembly of stepping on the freedoms of the opposition parliamentarians. Government conserves 200 hectares of forest cover in Rufunsa. Germany bans any Hamas-related activity. For more news, follow us on Facebook, 5FM Radio Zambia. On behalf of the entire news crew and the technical department, thank you for the world of 5FM. Stay safe and stay tuned to 5FM Radio. I'm Lucy Banda. Good afternoon.